So this could be the only crypto card you need, and here is why. So previously we saw many different cards like crypto.com, Base app, EtherFi, and many more. And one of the biggest problems that people have with their crypto gains is getting their money out of the different platforms and exchanges, which comes with fees and spreads and a lot of other things. Otherwise, the next alternative is to do via OTC, but this comes at the risk of AML issues, which becomes a big challenge. And this is where crypto cards come into play, and I'll explain how these cards work, which one I'm using right now, and the different features that you guys can leverage on. So crypto cards, they are not new or like brand new in the market, but what they do is they come as an interface between the payments between the crypto space and the physical world. And why this exists is because not all the shops in the world right now accepts cryptocurrencies as a form of payment for reasons like volatile prices, ASKYC AML issues, and settlement problems. So when you sign up for a crypto card, what happens here is that the card is like a representation of your hot wallet's hot wallet. So when you set up your card, it comes with a wallet app, and you can assign some crypto into the spending portion of the card, while the rest stays in another portion of the wallet, which is then borrowed out to earn interest, and I'll cover that in a while. So in the many years I've been with crypto, there are a lot of cards that I've used before, mainly the CDC ones, but since then I've stopped using them for a while because I prefer accumulating crypto and didn't have much crypto gains because the market sucks. But in the last few months, I've been accumulating USDC for me to DCA into Bitcoin and also to earn on-chain yields where I get 5 to 10% of interest, which is pretty decent for a stablecoin. And then I chanced upon Ready Wallet or the Ready app, which was previously known as Argent. And this is like an OG story because Argent was a software wallet on phones, which then kind of died off, fizzled off, and then it came back recently again and they rebranded themselves as Ready. So you can use the wallet like any other crypto wallets out there, provided they do support the chains that you guys want to deposit crypto into. However, Ready is built for Starknet, and you get the most benefits while using the Starknet ecosystem, especially now when they have BTC Fi and DeFi Spring campaigns, where the Starknet Foundation is distributing Stark tokens as boosted rewards for users. And to make things less complicated, I'll go through the features of the Ready wallet and then talk about the cards so that you know how the ecosystem works for you. So first things first, Starknet is a L2 on Ethereum or a layer 2. And this means they are built on Ethereum and mostly matters to developers looking to build applications. But for users like me and you, we just need to know it's called an L2 or a layer 2 on Ethereum, and we sound a little bit smarter to our friends. So once you open the app, you will see two main sections. So the top portion of the application shows you the balance in your wallet, and this is cumulative of all the tokens that you have in the wallet. And at the bottom section is split into three different categories. You have the cash category, where this is all your stable coins or your dollars that you have in the wallet that are not invested or they are being used for DeFi. And then you have the investments tab, where you can see the different tokens that you're holding, which is being used for different DeFi applications or staking. And the last category that you have is NFTs. So if you own any on the Starknet network, this will show up here as well. So that's the basics of the wallet, and now we can move into the cards. So there are two tiers of cards here, which comes with quite a bit of difference in terms of perks. So for me, staying in Singapore, I can share which perks come in handy for me and which ones don't, so you can kind of figure out if this card is for you. So the basic tier of Ready, or Ready Lite as it's called, comes with essential features like no foreign exchange fees, 0.5% cashback on spend, and you get up to $150 per month or $1,800 per year in cashbacks. And these cashbacks do not roll over to the next month and are paid in Stark tokens on the 15th of every month. And of course, the card is free and it comes in plastic, and all you need to do is to pay $6.99 for shipping to receive the card. So me being a little bit more bougie and being a little bit rich, I went for the gold card or the metal card here because why not? So jokes aside, the metal card comes with some perks which might come in handy if you do travel, and there are two types of perks here, which is the everyday benefit, which is the 10% cashback on the first month instead of 0.5%, and there is no FX fee and ATM withdrawals, which I don't use much of. So and then there is this exclusive perks which is only for the metal card. So this is 30% off ramp network fees, which means you can on-ramp with 30% off fees. There is free bridging from Layer Swap, and I've received Stark tokens as a refund from these bridgings that I've done. There is Coinly for taxation stuff, but I don't use much of that. And there's also Nansen if you're into analytics. There's some subscriptions there that you can apply. And then you can also purchase the Starknet ID with 50% off. There is 15% off for Aurelio for eSIMs, which is super useful if you travel quite a bit. And lastly, there's up to 70% off NordVPN subscription for 2 years plan. So all these perks and cashbacks comes with a subscription fee of $120 a year, which comes up to roughly $10 a month, and it's paid upfront when you get the card. And you also receive a notification if you want to renew the card when the time is up. One of the big reasons that I got a metal card is because through some calculation, I figured that if I capitalize on the 10% cashback for the first 30 days and I max out my spending to $1,500 in that month, I'll receive $150 in cashback, which kind of covers my first year subscription and a change of $30 for me, so it was a no-brainer. And so far, I've accumulated $108 in cashback pending from November, and there is $64 worth of cashback for the month of December as well, and this sort of pays off the card for the year. And if you're looking to get a card as well, there's a promo code for you to get 30% off the metal card so that you can enjoy the perks and cashback for your first year. So I've been using the card for almost a month right now, and throughout the month I've sort of created a workflow that works for me. But if you're looking to get a card as well, you might figure out something that might work better for you instead, and would love to hear how you guys are playing with your cards. And there are 3 main sections here. So the first one is how the deposit works, what applications I use, and how do I do the spending. So to deposit funds into Ready is very simple and easy. So on the main page, if you tap on Fund, this brings up a few options. You can deposit Euro if you have set up your IBAN account. Otherwise, you can look at the other methods like buy crypto with Apple Pay, card or bank transfer. Or you can transfer from a Starknet wallet or from another chain. So for me, I use the other chain option a lot because more often than not, I have crypto in other networks. And if you are going to go ahead with the buy crypto option, it's fairly easy. It's like making an online purchase. So when you transfer from another Starknet wallet, it's as simple as scanning a QR code as shown. And transfer from another chain is a little bit more tricky, and here's how it goes. So once you click into that option, it shows you a few chains, and more often than not, you should be able to find the chain that you use the most. So I transfer mainly from Arbitrum One and Bitcoin because that's the only 2 chains that I really use right now, where it holds my USDC and Bitcoin. So once I click into any of these options, it will show you a few cryptos that you can select from, and usually I do USDC as mentioned, and it will bring you to another page where you see the deposit details. And what you need to do here is to copy the deposit address and maybe do a test send so that you ensure that you are sending the right address. And at this point, do take note of the minimum deposit amount as well. And as a Gold Card user, you can see that the bridge fee is struck out and we'll receive a refund for that. And we can get up to $100 in refund per month, and this happens on a weekly basis, which happens on every Monday of the following bridge. So once you get your funds in, there's a few things that you can do. So what we'll do first is to do the earning portion. So under the investments tab, or at the bottom of your screen, you can tap earn. You'll see a few things that you can do here. So there's earn on your assets, which is what you can do with the current assets you got in your wallet. And then you got borrow and earn, you have the native staking, you have the liquid staking, and you have lend and earn. And the easiest to get started with is lend and earn. So if you click into that, it will open up and show you different options where you can lend out your cryptocurrencies and earn some interest. And over here, you will see some of them will have a star icon right beside their APY. This means that it will give you additional rewards in Starknet tokens, and that's for you to decide if you want that or not. Otherwise, you can use a simple one like lend USDCE, and if you click into it, it will show you the invest button, and you just got to click onto the invest button, and that's it. And the other way to see earning opportunities is to click on the browser tab at the bottom. So this opens up a browser, and you should have 2 bookmark items here. One is Vesu, which is an application that the wallet uses as well. So inside Vesu, you can see the different earning opportunities, and you can kind of sort them based on the deposit assets that you have. So as mentioned, I do mainly Bitcoin and USDC. I can sort it by deposit assets, and it shows you what is available. So for USDC, there's a few vaults or farm here you can select from. So to see the different vaults that we have subscribed to, we can always scroll up to the top, we click on our address, and it will show you a summary of your current assets on the platform. So for my USDC, I'm getting roughly 4% in APR, and for Bitcoin, I'm getting roughly 3%. Both are fairly decent, and I think it's great. And at the same time, you can see the rewards tab, and if you click into it, it shows you the current campaign for BTC Fi as well as DeFi Spring, where you get bonuses in Starknet tokens. So this has been quite a long video, but here's the part which is very important, which is the spending. So for you to spend with your Ready card, you need to have USDC bridge, and once you have any deposit assets that is in your wallet, you can swap it for USDCE. So this is like the limit that you set your card to, since it's a debit card. So as you can see, I've used this card for quite a few things like gym membership, Squarespace payment, supermarket, bar, etc. So the cashback TNCs are pretty similar to the cashback cards in the market. So most of our transactions will qualify for cashback except for restricted categories such as gambling, cash equivalent transactions, ATM withdrawals, money transfers, and other financial services. So what I really suggest here is for you to use this card for travel, for food, for transportation, paying your gym memberships, paying your online stuff or your online purchases. So if you do those, you should get that cashback accordingly. So if you're looking to try out Ready for either Ready Lite or even the Metal card for extra perks, I will leave a link in the description down below where you can sign up for the card and you get 30% off if you do sign up for the Metal card. And right now with the Metal card, you get 10% cashback up to $150 for the first month, and subsequent months is going to be a 3% with the current campaign. And this brings us to the end of today's video, but do let me know your thoughts about the Ready card, why you like it, why do you not like it, and what you wish to see more of that the card can offer. And I've pinned the promo codes and the link to the comments down below so it's easy for you to find. And subscribe if you want to see how the card performs after 6 months. And as always, I hope you guys invest safe, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.